Alright, welcome back to Pokepedia entry number 7, Rattata, and also its evolution, Raticate. Remember to like if you like, and subscribe down below for more videos. Alright, so the schedule is always look at the basics and stats of Rattata, battling and killing with Rattata, leveling and evolving with Rattata, tips and tricks with Rattata and its evolution, Raticate, and biomes for both Raticate and Rattata. Also looking at its variant skins for the Alohan update. So Rattata's basics, its phenotype, it's number 19 in the Pokédex. Its evolution is basic. Raticate is its stage 1 evolution. Its type is normal. Phenotype is rat, obviously. It has a height of 1 foot and a weight of 7.7 pounds. Its role is consumer and type is herbivore because it only eats cheeses, berries, and some seeds as well. So of course the stat block for Rattata in the Pokédex, its base stats are an HP score of 2, attack score of 4, a defense score of 3, speed score of 4, special attack score of 2, and special defense score of 3. Of course these won't work in a survival game, so we've advanced those stats a little bit, taking them from the Pokédex but also from the Pixelmon Minecraft, also looking at Ark Survival as well to figure out how to replicate those stats for a survival game. It has a health of 25, stamina of 175, food of 300, speed of 12 miles per hour, attack of 16 points of damage, base attack, a defense of 0 to 20%, a special attack of 40, and a special defense of 0 to 40%. So Rattata is not really that useful, however, it is a very useful Pokemon when it comes to its special abilities, which we'll get to. So the battling and killing process, obviously if you kill a Rattata you get loot, and if you kill a Rattata in this game, you have a chance of getting 1 to 4 spoiled meat and a berry. And if you kill its evolution Raticate, you have a better chance of getting 3 to 4 spoiled meat plus 1 to 2 berries. So not much difference, but it is a good source of spoiled meat which is useful for making our narcotics. So of course, leveling and evolving, you earn XP points in this game from winning battles, healing a Pokemon with items, and mating and breeding Pokemon. When a Pokemon levels up, its health, attack, stamina, and defense upgrade, and its XP bar increases by a percentage. Every 3 to 7 levels, a new move is able to be learned, as usual in most Pokemon games, and every 5 levels, special attack and defenses upgrade. Of course, there is also an evolutionary feature, because of course it's Pokemon, and it would be not Pokemon if there wasn't an evolution feature. A level 25 to 50 Rattata will evolve into a Raticate. In this case, every single stat except for speed will be doubled when evolving, and it is guaranteed that a new move will be able to be learned. So of course, tips and tricks. This is what makes Rattata and Raticate actually good, because their stat block may be not impressive until we look at their passive abilities and abilities in general. First of all, they both have Guts, which boosts their attack stat when in battle, so that means that their base attack does more damage, and their attacking moves do more damage as well, so that makes their battling efficiency more efficient. They also have Runaway, which guarantees a safe escape, so they can also flee a battle without being harmed, and they have Burrow. So both Rattata and Raticate can burrow into walls and into the ground, meaning you may need a net to keep them from running away and back into their holes. This is very important, as if you are trying to battle a Rattata to tame it, or trying to kill a Rattata or Raticate, using Runaway, they can always guarantee a safe escape from battle, meaning that they can always just flee a battle whenever they want, and also if you're trying to kill them, they can just burrow into the ground or burrow through a wall to escape your Pokemon. So it is very useful to remember that, as if you were trying to kill them or battle them, you may need a net to keep them in place, or a net ball to just end the battle quickly. Also tricks, they have an ability called Hustle, an ability which can be activated to boost its attacks by 50% but lowers its accuracy by 20%. This is when you're using a Rattata or Raticate in battle. Hustle is a dual-sided sword. If you activate it, their attacks will be boosted by 50%, which is good, but it will also lower its accuracy by 20%, meaning that you may miss some of your attacks even if they are boosted by 50%. So So it is a double-edged sword that you'll have to think about. If you're critical on health, maybe you activate it just to be a little Hail Mary before your Pokemon dies, or you choose not to activate it and just fight it out with 100% accuracy. Unless maybe your accuracy has been lowered already, in that case you may want to just put this ability on just to see and just try and get your attacks in before your Pokemon is fainted. And of course the final thing, oh wait, not the final thing, I forgot. So species variants. So there are two variants of this Pokemon and its evolution. There is the normal Rattata, which is the wild and tamed variant found in various biomes, but there's also the Isla Rattata, and of course there's also the Isla Raticate, which evolves from the Isla Rattata. This is based on the Alohan version. That was the new Pokemon update that made a bunch of Alohan variants of some of the Pokemon. It basically makes it look different. So you can see here, this is the Alohan variant of Raticate. It's black instead of purple. It has a lot of feather stuff. It has feather spikes on its ear, feathers on its tail, and it has feather whiskers on his nose. So it does look better in my opinion, and this is the Isla Rattata variant that can only be found on islands. So of course, it's not going to be found on the main island, it's going to be found on small islands, small forest islands, small side islands that are not on the main island. So do be careful about that variant. Alright, and of course the final thing, we're going to be looking at spawn rates for Rattata in certain biomes. Obviously spawn rates are color coded to blue for guaranteed to spawn, green very likely to spawn, gold very likely to spawn, not very likely to spawn, orange few to spawn, and red rare to spawn. So Rattata can be found in various biomes. It is guaranteed to spawn in the plains. It is very likely to be spawning in a temperate forest. It is likely to spawn in a settlement, that means a town, city, or village, and it is few will spawn in the Meadows biome. So you can find them pretty much anywhere that has grass or a forest that isn't cold or hot. So pretty much all the temperate, not too hot but not too cold biomes. And if we look at its evolution Raticate, we can see it's very likely to spawn in the plains. So if you go to the plains, it is very likely to find Raticates and guaranteed to find Rattatats. So that is pretty good if you want to find them and tame them. But it also is few to spawn in the temperate forest, and few will spawn in settlements, towns, villages, and campsites. So that is very useful as well. So you may find, again, you will find them in the not too hot, not too cold biomes, but it is few to likely to find them, to spot them, as it is very likely and guaranteed to find a Rattata. So a little bit rarer to find a Raticate, but you can still find one. Alright, and that's going to be the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like if you like, dislike if you don't, subscribe if you like it. Comment down below your thoughts. Everyone have a blessed day as always. And of course, as always, toodaloo.